A controversy in the adult film industry may be headed to the ballot box, and the fight could cost taxpayers millions.
AIDS activists have gone to court to force Los Angeles County health officials to require adult film actors to use condoms or shut down movie sets that don't comply.
Self-regulation has failed miserably when it comes to the porn industry.
This isn't the government's place. This isn't the government's place.
In the beginning of 2012, Mayor Antonio Villagrosa signed an ordinance requiring condoms for all adult films shot in the city of Los Angeles.
In the 5 years we've been fighting this battle, we've come a long, long way.
Michael Weinstein is the president of the AIDS Healthcare Foundation, which is responsible for pushing the initiative.
Now it's been clearly established that it is against the law to make these films without a condom. We've passed an initiative in the city of Los Angeles, and we're headed to the ballot in November.
Although the city ordinance has not been enforced, the county will be voting on a similar ordinance that includes expensive and controversial enforcement practices.
Over the last 5 years, there have been over 300,000 adult scenes shot.
Stephen Hirsch is the founder and co-chairman of one of the largest porn production companies in the country.
Well, there's several reasons that the industry is against condoms. One is that it's just not needed. The testing procedures that are in place work and work well. The performers are comfortable with the testing procedures, and the companies are comfortable with the testing procedures. Second reason is movies with condoms simply don't sell as well. People don't want to watch movies with condoms. When you watch an adult movie, it's more of a fantasy, and they don't care to see what happens in real life. And the third reason is this would only pertain to people in LA County who are producing in LA County. Movies are produced all over the country, so it wouldn't be fair to take one group of producers and make them follow one law while the rest of the producers don't have to.
The gay industry has been overwhelmingly condom, and people haven't stopped buying the product. And what's the acceptable number of infections that people should have to be subjected to when they go to work?
There's absolutely no acceptable level of transmittable disease. We just go on the history.
I don't approve of the condom law at all. I think that, if you would like to use condoms, that's your choice, but I don't think that it's something that should be mandatory.
Alex Chance is one of a growing number of porn stars coming out against the forced use of condoms in porn.
The industry as it stands right now, I see testing is the best measure. We go there, we get tested every month, every 14 to 30 days. Some companies require 14-day tests, some require 28, some require 30. It's up to each individual company. I wish it was more standardized with that. But with the industry shutdowns like they are, I think that is the best response.
Testing is not prevention. It's screening to find disease. It doesn't prevent diseases from being transmitted. You can take a test today, and you can be infected tomorrow, and you can work in a film the next day. We are trying to promote condom use. We are concerned about performers, and we care for performers in our healthcare centers free of charge. But we are also concerned about the message that's being sent by unsafe sex.
If this passes, a couple of things may happen. People may leave the state, take the jobs with them, and off they'll go to other states to produce. The second thing is they may go underground, and not only will they not use condoms, they won't get tested either, because now they're totally going underground, and that could turn into be a huge problem.
I'm not going to speculate on negative unintended consequences. They sell their products to hotels, they sell them to cable TV. They cannot go underground. Larry Flynt has a skyscraper on the corner of La Cienega and Wilshire. That is not going underground. There are only 2 states in the union where an adult film is not considered illegal prostitution. That's California and New Hampshire. It gets awfully cold taking off your clothes in New Hampshire in the winter. I don't think the industry is moving there.
I think people tend to look out for their budgets first. So if the company thinks that they're not going to make as much money shooting in Los Angeles because of this condom law and all the extra fees associated with it, then I think they'll move. I think people care more about their bottom line than any building.
At the end of most movies, it says no animal was hurt in the making of this film. Okay? So we do more to protect a dog in a movie than we do a human being in adult films.
There is something called being reasonable. And being reasonable says that we're in the sex business. There is a chance that somebody could contract a sexually transmitted disease. The key is how as an industry do we react to that? And do we react well, and do we react quickly? Look at the examples that we've set and make your own decision.
We're not telling them what the content of their movie should be. We're telling them that the actors should be protected in those films. That may offend libertarians, but that's how our society works.
This isn't the government's place. This isn't the government's place. And in a time where we have a huge budget deficit, they're going to take their time and energy to figure out how to police an industry that does a fine job of policing itself.